Are you the type of person that is motivated by reward, or are you motivated by discomfort? Sometimes we are carrot people and sometimes we are stick people. Sometimes I am motivated by a reward. Sometimes it does take discipline for me to actually get moving. So the stick represents discipline and the carrot represents a reward of some kind that we're getting. So if you think about, let's say, a mother bird has to eventually kick the little bird out of the nest. So she'll make it really uncomfortable for that bird to want to stay in the nest. A lot of times we do that with our own kids. If they're adults and they're like still hanging out at our house, you don't want to make it super comfortable for them, because then there's really no reason for them to actually branch out and figure out life on their own. We do everything we can to raise them, but then at some point they're going to have to go out on their own. God will do the same thing with us. We know that there's a promise coming. There are certain things that he asks us to do first. What usually ends up happening, a lot of times our disobedience will delay it. I think that God is very gentle with us and he'll continue to keep pushing and pursuing, but that doesn't mean it's without discipline. So a good parent will discipline their child. God disciplines those that he loves. It's not because he's mad at us. God never disciplines because he's mad. Now, I think we discipline because we're mad, because we are human and we act out of our flesh, but God never disciplines out of anger. He only disciplines out of his love for us. He's also trying to grow us spiritually and mentally. So if you find yourself in a situation where it seems like there's a lot of trouble and trials and everything going on, maybe it's less warfare, but more that God might be disciplining. Maybe he's trying to make things uncomfortable so that I will move. Maybe I've been looking for the reward and he's saying, no, you need to do this thing. So he's using the stick instead of the carrot. Honestly, as human beings, I think we're stick people. I think it takes pain and discomfort for us to move. Sometimes we get so complacent in our situations, and we actually can get to a place where I call it comfortably numb. It's not like really, really bad. It's tolerable. It's not where you want it to be, but it's something that you can accept. But that's not God's best for you. Sometimes, though, things have to get worse before it gets better. Sometimes it takes the pain of something to get us to move. It's possible that it's not the enemy that's attacking you, that God is actually the one that's trying to push you out of the nest. Maybe he actually is using discipline or correction to get you to move forward because you're not motivated by the reward.